room with Alistair. We are all from the door. Why don't you introduce yourself, first of all, Alistair, to those that may not know who you are.
Well, I'm Alistair, and my main role is to provide extra support for young people who need a little bit of extra help or guidance as how to manage their lives around them.
Amazing. Amazing. So what is your official title then?
I am apparently an intensive support manager, and I look after a team of people and volunteers and paid people who will support young people in various different ways, however they want to access what we do, and hopefully give them a little bit of help to manage this rather crazy world that we all live in.
So that's all intensive support then?
That's right, yeah.
So for youth workers, we do youth clubs, we do detached work, we do support groups. What are like the different things that you oversee?
The ways that we help, and it's entirely up to the young people how they access that, what they want to take. The core of what we do is talking to people. That's basically what we're doing. Now, some of our volunteers take young people out for an hour session at a time, something like that, which is one-to-one mentoring. We have a lovely team of people that are there for you every weekday evening from 5 to 7. You can just give them a call and have a chat over the phone if you've got an issue at that moment. We've got a number of young people who just want somebody to chat to once a week. So they're on a list that we will call them once a week and say, right, how's it going? What's your problem today? And we can talk over it. We also now allow you to access us by video, like we're doing now. You can book an appointment with myself or one of my colleagues just to chat over anything that's troubling you at the time or any problems you got. You can actually get us on the web chat again between 5 and 7 o'clock on a weekday evening.
Cool.
However you like, either just ring up, chat us, or get somebody to put a referral in for you, and then we can work out the best way to help. Our website now, there's a load of videos and little leaflets and stuff like that you can access to give you some hints and tips and little tricks to use.
Cool, nice.
Amazing.
So how does somebody get into mentoring, for example? Like, what do you need to do? Who do you need to call?
A number of different ways. If, for example, they're young people that know you, they can just ask you and you can do the process. If you ring the line that's on our website, you can ring in and between 5 and 7 o'clock and say, look, I want a mentor, and they'll sort it all out for you on the phone. There is a form on the website that you or your parents or your teacher or somebody can fill out for you, send that through to us, and then we can start the process and get it all sorted out.
Great, sounds pretty easy. So if somebody has a mentor and then, they start drifting apart, it's not really working out, are you able to change your mentor without going to the back of the queue?
Yep, absolutely. Let's make it one clear. The thing about mentoring of all our systems, it's there and the young person will be in control. So they can say what they want to talk about. They can say how often they meet to a degree. And if it's not getting, it's very important the person you're talking to is somebody you get on with, somebody that you trust. If that doesn't happen, come and see me. We'll sort something else out for you. It's absolutely down to you. But your mentor might turn around and say, it's not working. Can I have another mentee? And that's okay as well.
That's actually a really good point. That's a really good way of putting it across. You mentioned about sort of your videos and leaflets and tips and tricks and things. What are some of the things like you particularly want to leave with young people as they grow up? What is one tip or trick that you would want to leave with young people?
There are a couple, really. I think the one thing that a lot of my colleagues know, I suffered a lot with anxiety and bouts of depression and stuff like that. And for me, understanding what was going on up here helped, because then it seemed less scary. It wasn't out of control. It was just the brain doing what the brain is doing. We're always told to live from our heart. We need to do that, because if the brain gets run away with us, it controls us, and we can't let that happen. So I think for me, the understanding that you can make a difference to how you think, which then makes a difference to how happy you are, is the core to everything that we do. You can't change your life, but you can change how you react to it. And I think that's the core that I want to get over. Don't suffer in silence. Talk to somebody, because things can get better if you work with somebody to help them do that.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
What are some exercises someone could do at home?
Some of the cause of mental health are, one thing is how well we treat ourselves. If I go wrong with something and I say, oh, you idiot, what are you doing? You're so stupid you can't do anything. That's not being kind to me. I could say, we made a mistake there. What could I have done better next time if that situation occurs? Now that does two things. You're kinder to yourself, but also it means that next time something comes up, you've got a different plan to work with. The other thing is, it sounds silly, but trying to see the funny side of things all the time. Finding a humour in a nasty situation makes makes that situation not as nasty. The third one is, and it's a lot to do with our overall mental health, helping other people. Because if you do that, you'll feel better about yourself. It doesn't have to be a big thing. There's a house around the corner from me that all through the first lockdown put a joke in the window.
Oh.
So every day my wife and I, we went for our little walk. We were really excited to get to that house and see what that joke was. They probably don't know how much that affected other people, but just by whether it's picking up litter on the way home or saying hello to somebody or asking somebody if they're all right if they're looking down, you will help somebody else, but you'll also help yourself. So there's 3 things that go towards our mental health. Be nice to us, be nice to others, and having a laugh.
That was really fantastic. So what would you say to a young person who is considering that they might need a bit of extra help to get through? What would be the way that you would approach this conversation with them? What would you say to them?
The one thing I want to give every body is a feeling there's something that can be done. No matter how bad you feel, we can help, and a little bit is better than nothing at all. So I think I would first of all reassure the young person that this is not so big it can't be dealt with. A lot of people come to us and say, there's nothing you can do. This is me. This is how I am. Something's wrong. If we can find what's wrong, we can help it. So the first of all is reassuring people that something can be done. The next one is slightly harder, is making sure they want to do it. Mentoring, the work we do, works if you're ready for us. If you're not, that's fine. You can step away and then come back later when you are, but be ready and we'll help. It's not going to be grueling things like in a gym. We will work at your pace and how you want to do it. The other possibility is find somebody else who's already used services like this and ask them how they feel. Coming to talk to us doesn't mean you're committing in any way. Just come and have a chat, see what could be there if you want it done, and then we can talk about what you want to do.
I think the final thing then, if anyone wants to see any more of your advice, where can they go? What can they look for?
The Door website will probably be a really good place to start. There's a page called Virtual, thedoor.org.uk/virtual. Scroll down and there's some really useful stuff at the end.
Cool.
Can I ask a question?
Of
Yeah?
course, yeah.
Where's the garlic?
It's on holiday. Well, thank you so much, Alistair. That was really, really good.
Absolute pleasure.
Thanks for watching this video, guys. If you guys want to see more of Alistair's stuff, he's got a series on YouTube called Mentoring Moments. Go check it out, see what he has to say. He's very wise and very calm, so it's a nice break from our videos. Thanks for
Bye.
watching. Bye!
Bye!